time there was a charming prince, warm soul and arms of steel, but luckless on his love. Once upon a time an angel prayed for him, they had a destiny. Remember shadows try to keep our hearts away forever. It never came true. My love was within you.
Whoa, hey, Caleb, how you doing? I'm getting the overlay for tonight. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. So checking to see a little Twitch plays D&D. That's what I'm getting ready to do. But it's an overlay for this isn't working. This is good enough for now. MVP, baby. Background. Export. All right, let's see what we got here. So now we'll do this image. Oh, damn, I thought I knew much about Photoshop. You do. You do, I guarantee you do. There we go. Need to reorder some stuff here. Let's see if the poll works. Okay, so that needs to be on top of that. That's pretty cool. And then it should be like in the center. So what is that? 12, 19, 20, like 1080. What you're doing looks like alien technology. No. I wish that would go away. How to remove the chat tabletop. Hide the chat. How can you do that? Menu configuration UI. Okay. Menu configuration UI. Chat. Apply. Save. All right, Caleb. We'll see ya. Cool. That fixes that. And then Okay, cool. That cleans that up. I wonder if I could do that on the UI menu. Configurator UI. Top menu, player names, notes, tools. I can just get rid of them. I need them, though. I need them. Okay, Dirks. All right, that should be there now. Now we've got the overlay works. And now this is very tiny though, isn't it? It's very tiny. How can I make it bigger? How am I gonna do that? Maybe does this work? Poll. Is there a way to properties? Scale filtering. Jay Marston. How you doing there, Jay Marston? Booyah. It works. Welcome to stream. We got D&D. Play D&D. Twitch plays D&D. It works. Hooray. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We roll for does it work? The dice. I reconfigured the dice. No, I found it. Marston, I would tell you if I did it myself. This is the website. Pico, how you doing there, Pico? That's the website. It's pretty cool. But it's kind of small, isn't it? That I need to see how I can make it bigger. Like if there's a way to zoom in on a maybe there is. Interact? Can I make it bigger? Nope. You got it, Marston. Oh, nice job, Pico. So we played last night, and it went pretty well for it being the first time ever. We crowdsourced made Dario Whistlebottom, who is a bard, and it was pretty cool. So I'm going to figure out how to get this in the link. But this also, I need to change. Let's see, maybe I got to move it there, down there. There you go. So that goes there, and then it needs to be just frickin' huge, man. It needs to be way bigger. Pew! Pew! Whoa, poll is closed. Neato. There's got to be a way to do this. Can I make this bigger? Please do. No way. Alright, let's try that. And dynamic settings can be changed during active poll. Theme. There's got to be a way to zoom in. Let's see, OBS. Loken! Loken, how you doing there? Zoom. Window. OBS. Zoom OBS. How to zoom in a large section of the screen. There's got to be a way to do this. Filters, maybe? Filters. Effect filters. Chroma key. Crop pad. Render delay. Scaling aspect ratio. Let's try scaling aspect ratio. Scale filtering resolution. Oh. Yeah, I can't do that. Close, forget that. Remove. It's tiny, right? It is tiny. It's tiny. So tiny. I can make it that you can vote up to 6 times. Apparently. So we made this dude, and then we were in an orc camp. Like we were in the orc blood fields, and Dario decided to he's a gladiator. There's Airborne. I have maps, but you're too busy streaming. We're making it up, Ernesto. Good to see you, by the way. Did you do your poll? Did you enter your poll answer yet? Because that's how Twitch plays Dungeons and Dragons. But it's frickin' tiny. I missed you too, Ernesto. I missed a lot of people. I'm missing people right now. You can't see anything? It's in the lower right-hand corner. Can I make this bigger? And you can type in 1 or 2. And so we do this for do you go left or right? So you come to us. So here we are. We're playing Dungeons & Dragons. Here we are. Let me set up the next choice. So this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. So you come to a fork in the road. You can either go left or you can go right. What do you do? And then that's how that works. And then whatever votes, whatever gets the highest amount of votes, that's what this character does. Oh, man. But I don't know. So we created a character yesterday, a mountain dwarf. And it was pretty crazy. So we got 42% of the vote in right now. And we go left. So I think I need a timer. I'm still figuring out how this all would work. I need a timer that people... So what it would normally do is I'd be like, what do you want to do? And then you guys say what it is you want to do, and then I compile all the things that you say, and then we vote on it. So it's not like me saying you either go left or go right. You could be like, teleport to another dimension, and we could put that on and people could vote for it. So there's the stages are, you open it up, so you state what's going on, you say, what do you do? Then all of chat types in what they think that they want to do. And then that goes into the poll, and then everybody votes on what everybody just said. Cards Against Humanity style. Yes! Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's what I need to use instead of this. What's the best one? Yeah, I guess it is. It is like Cards Against Humanity. But no, yeah. We had about 10 people last night, Marston. It was pretty cool. It's going to be a lot smaller, but it's just fun to play Dungeons & Dragons. But this is also, I was just kind of betaing. Trying to figure out how to go about it. We'll do this here. Here we go. Get some copywritten music up in here. Airport Ernesto. That's a good game. There's another one that's not as good. But, I'm trying to figure out how I can make that pole better. But I don't want to make it too big because if there's a bunch of stuff... Oh, man. I tried installing OpenTTD, and I couldn't figure out how to do anything in it. You'll have to show me how it works. Alright, well, let's create a new character. I think I still have all my choices up from yesterday. Yeah, I do. Well, almost all of them. All right. My character builder. Ernesto's trying to make this all better. All right, we're going to go standard. All right, first we need character names. What should our character's name? Damn it, Ernesto. Stop being so smart. Everybody type in a character name. There we go. We got Saska. It's a good name. Ernesto already bringing out the good ones. Saska. There are no wrong answers here. Roscoe Thunderpants. I love it. My cat needs to move out of the way, though. Come here, Zuzu. Come here, Zuzu. That's what I'm going to put in. I'm going to put Zuzu. My cat's name. Zuzu. Roscoe Thunderpants. Definitely a good choice. And then John Purchasing Power Morgan. Thorinbread. All right, now we have a first name and last name. Like a thoroughbred. All right. So there we go. Now we vote on the name. So I'm trying to think if I could get... What would I use for the timer? Zuzu. And how long is enough time? I would think 60 seconds would be pretty good. So on-screen countdown, but something that would... I want something that would start the poll and then do a timer and then close the poll automatically, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So instead, I can use Snaz. Holy cats, this is a lot of work. But it'll be worth it. So then I get a time, date, and countdown. So I would do time, countdown to specific time, chrono, count down from 1 minute. Okay, copy path to clipboard. And then text, 1 minute. And then it is read from file. Oh. Browse. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Oh, don't forget the 20-second Twitch delay. So it would be... That's a good one, Marston. T-Boy02, how you doing? So that's the other thing, Ernesto. If we did this all in Discord, it wouldn't be Twitch Plays D&D, but we'd be able to open it up to people that, and we do all the voting. That'd be cool, though. So, but then everybody has to create a Discord account. I don't know about that. We'll start with this. I'm just about getting the. I'm getting this. I'm gonna get this. Where is the stupid snaz? There it is. Data. Oh wait, text files. And then Chrono down. Chrono down is done. Alright, so here's this. So now I can background color red. Frickin' there's that, and let's make it huge. Make it huge. It's so big. Make it so bloody big. T-Boy, we're figuring that out right now. I think it's going to be fun, though. So what's happening is there's this poll thing that I found, and we'll talk about a situation. Like right now we're voting on a name. We're creating a character right now. And so we asked, okay, what should the name be? And then everybody in chat typed names, and then we put those in a poll, and now we're voting on them. So that's that. All right. So that's... So this is just CC. Oh, I don't... Maybe? I'm not too sure what CC is, but I'll say yes. And Saska Thornbread wins the... That's who we're naming it after. Saska Thornbread. So that's our character name. Saska Thornbread. Oh, character creation. Right now it is. And then when you get into the dealio, we'll... Yeah, I got it. It took me a second. But after we create the character, then you play the character. So Twitch will play the character. Or chat will, or whoever will. It'll be fun. We did it last night, and now we're adding a little more polish and getting it all figured out. So now is the fun part where we get to pick races. Now, I only have races for the basic rules in the player's handbook. And I need to get... Let's see here. I have... Yeah, we'll try it out. Hang out or not, whatever you want to do. But it should be a good time. I need to... I also need to get my standard blocks of copy and paste stuff. Which I think I'm going to do now. Player's handbook. And then... There's a special way you have to format this stuff for the poll. So... I'm going to do that real quick. And then... So, the next poll is going to be... So, think about this. What you want your race to be. And as I'm formatting, this is what I have to do behind the scenes. I have to be like, okay. So I copy and paste it. I don't know, but we'll do... Eladrin and High Elf are pretty much the same thing. I'm pretty sure. I'm also realizing as I do this how many rules I straight up don't know anymore, which is hilarious. It's like, you know, I was pretty good in 4th Ed, and I've been playing 5th for a while, but I haven't been DMing it. And our DM was pretty awesome. But I'm DMing it now on Fridays. Human variant. I don't know what the variant human would be. Tiefling. Well, human actually has more choices. So, alright. So we can hide poll from overlay. We could say, what race? Human is actually really good because you get all the start pull. Pew! Yeah, Ernesto, I don't even have... Do I have any... What do I have up? I don't have anything up right now. Let me get... There we go. Whee! There's stuff happening there. Hooray. There's my private life. There you are. Okay. Oh! We will definitely play Open TTD together. Faux shizzle. And for anybody who doesn't know, let's take a look at... So Dragonborn's winning right now. So Dragonborn look very much like dragons standing erect in humanoid form, although they lack wings or a tail. They get +2 strength, +1 charisma, draconic ancestry, breath weapon, and damage resistance. They're pretty cool. Another one, Aasimar. So these, I didn't know what these were, but Aasimar, they're like divine beings that are placed in this world to serve as guardians of law and good. Their patrons expect them to strike at evil, lead by example, and further the cause of justice. So it's a real... Tieflings have fiendish blood in their veins. Aasimar are the descendants of celestial beings. So they're like the PC master race. Glorious humans with illustrious hair. It's truly the PC master race guy. Dark elf. Drow. Elves, Drow are like the baddest of badasses. Descended from an earlier subrace of elves, the Drow were banished from the surface world for allowing the goddess Lolth down the path of evil. Now they've built their own civilization in the depths of the Underdark, patterned after the way of Lolth. Also called Dark Elves, the Drow have skin that resembles charcoal or obsidian, as well as a stark white or pale yellow hair. They commonly have very pale eyes, so pale as to be mistaken for white. In shades of lilac, silver, pink, red, and blue, they tend to be smaller and thinner than most elves. Drow adventurers are rare. Check with your dungeon master to see if you can play one. That is true. Oh, T-Boy, yeah, I could change the votes too. So if you want to vote for more than one thing, what do you think's good? Caleb's back. So let's see. We would want to do 1 minute and 30 seconds. That way there's the 20-second Twitch delay factored in there. So let's pretend, hey, what race do we want? Then I click start. And then that shows up. And I probably need like text like open voting now. And then that'll go. I might be able to remove time span equal to 0. I don't know what that does. That's true. It does. Oh, there. That's nice. Well, that gives you time. I can disable the poll bot as well. And then I can also... So the funny thing is, too, here... Oh, Giant K99 on YouTube. See, so this is why... right now, the poll bot only works on Twitch. So if we played on Discord, the people on YouTube could play as well, because it takes everything. So we're going to have to think about that, because I like that. But anyway, Giant K, Giant K's voting for Dragonborn as well. So I'm going to add an extra vote to that, which means that right now, Dragonborn is leading the way. So that's the winner, Dragonborn. So we're a Dragonborn. So our strength score increases by 2, and our charisma score increases by 1. Age, young Dragonborn grow quickly. They walk hours after hatching, attain the size and development of a 10-year-old human child by the age of 3, and reach adulthood by 15. They also live to be around 80. Alignment, Dragonborn tend to extremes, making concisest choice for one side or the other in the cosmic war between good and evil, represented by Bahamut and Tiamat, respectively. Most Dragonborn are good, but those who side with Tiamat can be terrible villains. Dragonborn are taller and heavier than humans, standing well over 6 feet tall and averaging almost 250 pounds. This isn't quite the best music for this. We will switch this to a little... There we go. We'll go some... Do that. Your base walking speed is 30 feet. Draconic Ancestry. You have Draconic Ancestry. Choose one type of dragon from the Draconic Ancestry table. Your breath weapon and damage resistance are determined by the dragon type, as shown in the table. So we could be Black Ancestry, where we get Acid Breath, Lightning Breath, Fire Breath, Bronze... Oh, so blue is like bad guys. So metallic are good guys, and then chromatic. So anything that sounds like a metal, like brass, copper, bronze, gold, those are the good guys. The bad guys are black, blue, red, whatever. So we'll have to think about what we want there. Breath weapon. You can use your action to exhale destructive energy. Your Draconic Ancestry determines the size, shape, and damage type of the exhalation. When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a saving throw, the type of which is determined by your Draconic Ancestry. Bloop, 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 up here. The DC for this saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Good news! This does it for us. The creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. The damage increases to 3d6 at 6th level, 4d6 at 11th level, and 5d6 at 16th level. Holy crap! That's a lot of breath weapon. After you use your breath weapon, you can't use it again, so you complete a short or long rest? What? You can use it once an encounter. That's crazy. And then there's the dealio again. Damage resistance. You have resistance to damage type. Oh my god. So not only do you like spit fire, but you will also be fire resistant. That's ridiculous. Languages. You can speak, read, and write Common and Draconic. Draconic is thought to be one of the oldest languages and is often used in the study of magic. The language sounds harsh to most other creatures and includes numerous hard consonants and sibilants. Now we're going to choose that for sure. So now we get to choose our Draconic Ancestry. First thing we'll do is figure out, are we a good dragon or a bad dragon? All right. Poll is open. Are we a good dragon or a bad dragon? Ooh, I like this. We're a good dragon. Ooh, Fiendish wants to go with a little bit of bad dragon. Oh, and Ernesto also want to kind of take a walk on the wild side. Good to see you, Fiendish, by the way. Oh, Marston's got his hopes up for a gold dragon. Gold-plated. Get spinners. Oh, see? So, the time elapsed, it says right there, 45 seconds. So I could just use that, the time active, instead of having a countdown. So we'll go to one, we'll just click it there. So 66% of the vote. Oh no, we're tied! Now we gotta roll for it. Here we go. Oh, unzoom. Damn it. Tabletop Simulator. And I was adjusting all the dice so they roll better now. They roll like real dice. Still low rolls. Boo! So, oh, there that went away. All right, so here we go. So even, no, so odd is good dragon. Even is bad dragon. Here we go. Woo, woo. Uh-oh. It's going to fly off the table. There it goes. All right, and it is a 1. We are a good dragon. It is. If I hit R, it'll also do it. Oh, we're an odd dragon. Now we're an even. We're odd. We're a bad dragon, and we're a bad dragon 3 times, but we rolled a 1. So Caleb, it's okay. So we're gonna be a good dragon because we rolled a 1. and 1 was Good Dragon. So now we get to pick what we want now. So we can have, oh man, brass. So fire. What? Power. So what do we got? We got brass is fire. We got bronze. Lightning. And that we'll be able to attack, and we'll have like half damage from it. Copper is acid. What do we got? Gold is fire. Silver is cold. Here we go. We got gold. Faux shizzle. Marston coming in, says he wants the gold dragon. Caleb joining Marston. T-Boy wants a little bit of that silver. Frosted tips with the cold breath. Fiendish says acid. Always acid. Oh, man. We got a nice little spread here with 55% of the vote. Gonna leave it open for another 30 seconds. All right, take NRG hugs for me, McGold, bro. All right, it's gold. We be gold. Choosing an option. Gold dragon, gold leader. So we got freaking fire. That's gonna be awesome. 15-foot cone with a dex save. And we've got resistance to fire, so that'll be good. Now we get to choose a class. All right, let me see if I can adjust the... I don't know how to use this as well as I should. There we go. Zoom on in. Whee! All right, this one I have saved. Thank God. So here are all the classes. Class. Start poll. So this one will go a little bit longer because it's a big deal. So Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer. Bard again. Caleb also with the Bard. Everybody loves Bards, man. What's with everybody loving the Bards? Fiendish knows what's up. A Dragonborn Fighter? Hello. Caleb wants a Bard again. What's a Bard? Everybody with the Bard. That's hilarious. Oh, no. Agreed. Bards are OP in 5th edition. They can do all the things. I got a great idea. Let's be a gladiator, and let's run the exact same thing that happened last night. Oh, wait. No. They get a little bit of magic. But, well, you know what? It's not too bad, because they do get a +1 to charisma. Well, Fiendish, you got to get more of your friends in here to vote. That is the Bard wins it. Again. This is going to be his Twitch plays. It's always going to be a Bard, no matter what. So how it ended last night, it's probably not going to end too well for our main character. But right now he has a pretty difficult choice to make. Or maybe not. T-Boy says, we won't kill no people, just sing songs for them and we get friends and be happy. So here we are. We are going to add the Bard. Now we get to choose our proficiencies. And I think I Oh, I maybe didn't save that one. I've got the skills, so we'll do skills first. Marston, next game, we'll do a gold Asimir bard, and then a human who paints their body gold, and then a bard. It'll be great. All right, so this one, bag. All right, you can vote for 3 things right now, and it's going to be the skills because I don't have the musical instruments typed up right now. I had it, but I don't anymore. So so the funny thing is I can have a multiplier. So if you're a subscriber to the channel, you get your vote counts more than once. Or if you're a moderator, your vote can count more than once, which is hilarious. Anyway, we'll start this poll here. We're beta testing right now, Fiendish. How does this work? Oh, we got a sub, but this is on top of that. We are going to be the best bard builders there ever was. Thanks for the follow, I believe, Jay Marston. I appreciate it. You get to vote 3 times. 3 times. Look at it as it goes. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I appreciate that. So we're starting to build our 3 skills that we get for proficiencies. And this is different. The biggest difference between 5th edition and 4th edition, when you would do this, you'd be considered trained in them. And training was like a +5. And so I was like, yeah, these are all +5. Apparently, it's just a +2. Which makes a big difference. Marston still has 1 more vote left. Oh, no, Marston did it. T-Boy, you got all 3 in. Fiendish has got all 3 in. I think. Well, somebody already voted. Oh, Imp. Looks like you... Did you do all 3 yet, Imp? Or you already voted for 15, is what it says. So you can pick another one. You can pick up to 3 of them. Oh, it says you already voted. Which is weird. TB, I gotta move this layering now. Gosh darn it. Whoever that was, TB somebody, thank you for the follow. Zipper, 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 zoo. T-Boy, thank you for the follow, T-Boy. I may have said TBG because that's a squad clan, and it's just kind of ingrained into me. Like something just happened. All right, that should work next time. All right, Imp, now you've got all 4, or you've got all 3 votes. And that should do us now. So let's take a look. Oh, man, we got a lot of... So stealth, definitely a winner. So stealth for sure. And then we've got a bunch we're going to have to do a roll-off on. All right, so we'll do another vote. These will wean them down. And then, which ones here? Sleight of hand. Stealth is out. We did that one. No arcana, no history. We've had no investigation. Somebody voted nature. That's a good one. Religion. No animal handling. Insight, medicine, no perception. Deception for sure. All right. These guys will do the revote on. All right, so good one there. Well, you got time. So we'll hide that. And now everyone gets 2 votes for this one. 2 votes. I feel like I'm at a Chinese restaurant. This is not what it should be. Let's try this. Killing them is a great way to intimidate. I would agree. Ooh, intimidation leading along with sleight of hand. Oh no, it's coming back. Wow. Survival. Survival, intimidation, sleight of hand. As the winners right now. Oh, there's insight now. This is the funny. We need more people. We need more people to vote. Fiendish, we seriously got to get more of your peeps in. Well, so the funny thing is here, T-Boy, you guys will determine what happens in the campaign or where we start. You can start anywhere except Orc Bloodfields, because we started there yesterday. So, you guys, you could metagame knowing what your suggestions are, and then you'd be able to win. Saska, the World Wrestling Federation Bard, busts chairs over people while breathing fire and hawking Slim Jims. Ooh, yeah! All right. Sleight of hand, insight, survival, intimidation, persuasion. We're getting there. And we play songs. All right, so sleight of hand. So nature's gone. Insight, medicine's gone. And performance is gone. We're getting rid of the performance. All right. Let's see what happens now. Pick 2. This one isn't as, let's see here. Maybe we'll do this one. Intimidation. Dude, come on. Give me something. Give me something. There we go. Intimidation is winning. I think we got a winner here, intimidation. Definitely a clear-cut winner of intimidation. All right, so stealth and then intimidate. The two, so you're Batman is what you are. You sneak up on him and you're like, swear to me. All right, our last skill. Coming up here. A musical. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out so well. If you guys were a rogue, it'd be pretty baller. All right, sleight of hand. So I just gotta get rid of intimidation. Musical Batman. The Batman. The Bat musical. All right, one last vote. Here you go. Sleight of hand, insight, survival, deception, and persuasion. Marston's going. That's where you get to be the Bruce Wayne. If you had the persuasion on the one hand and the intimidation on the other, you'd be good cop and bad cop. Deception. Looks like deception be winning. I'm thinking we got a winner with deception. Nice. Stealth, intimidation, deception. These are all very interesting choices. All right. So those are our skills. So now, musical instruments, we're going to do this a different way. The first 3 musical instruments that I see in chat, that's what we're going to pick. Yeah, I know, T-Boy. That's what I'm trying to finish it up. Spellcasting is going to be the worst. So bagpipes, drum, dulcimer, flute, horn, lute, lyre, pan flute, schwam, or viol. Which I swear to God, I copied those yesterday. Where'd they go? They're gone. All right, bagpipes, lute, and drum. Fiendish is going to get one thing in. I'm going to give Fiendish the drum. Drum, skin flute. Bagpipes. Jesus. Oh my God. And then the lute. So bagpipes, lute, and a drum. Not very stealthy, lordy. All right, now we get to determine ability scores. We're going to do standard array. Charisma. We're just going to min-max this bastard. And then intelligence is always a frickin' 8. You're like, what is this, Spinal Tap? Your intelligence is not that great. All right. And then what do we want next? Bat derp. Bat derp. The grabbing bird. The dragon bird. That's pretty funny there, Marston. Bat derp the dragon bird. Oh, derpa derpa. All right, con 13. I got a 10, 12, and a 14 left. 10, 12, and 14. Strength is always super useful. You can't... Strength is always a real good one. Fiendish just says 12, and I don't know what that means. 12 what? With 14 dex. Says T-Boy. Nimble. So we can run away when we're losing. 14 strength. I'll let you guys roll off on that one. So wisdom. What do you want your next stat to be? 12 dex, says Fiendish. Fiendish 4. Yeah, I would agree. I think 14 strength would be what you want to do, but I'll let you guys. T-Boy, what do you think? And then we got wisdom as well here. 10. Probably want that 10 in wisdom. 14 strength. Nice compromise, guys. Way to go. It's like T-Boy, So we got our total score strength. That's freaking amazing. So we got a +3 modifier with a +2 racial bonus. So that's the thing. We should have a pretty good. So total score 16. Oh, that's all right. The modifier is based off of our total score. Herpaderp. Racial bonus is 2. So we have base score of 14, +2, 16. The +3, that should be rearranged a little bit. Like your modifier should be up above. So So 12, 13, 16, 8. But we have 16 for charisma as well. So we have 2 16s. That's pretty good. Charisma and strength. That's what a dragon is. So that's cool. All right, so the background. This took forever. But, so these are the different backgrounds we can do. I'll let you guys pick, like, 2. We talk and punch. That's right. You talk until things get crazy. But there's Alkalite, Charlatan, Criminal, Spy, Entertainer, Folk Hero, Gladiator, Guild Artisan, Guild Merchant, which I do have the Guild... Oh, wait. I have them all up here. So I'll just post it. I do have all these. I knew I did something right. If you have any questions on background, let me know. Gladiator. No. No. Ah, Fiendish Charlatan. So, the Charlatan is going to be tricky because you're a good dragon. So, you're going to have to be, like, caught up in some sort of multi-level marketing, like Amway. And you don't realize, you believe it. Like, you truly believe that this is good. Even though it's really crappy stuff. There you go. Marston doing it right. My vote is up for grabs. Tell me why you choose your answers, people, and I may join you. I like that, Marston. Good choice. But Charlatan currently. So let's see if I can bring up the old... Okay, bring up the old background. But I want deception and sleight of hand. Yeah, you may be a chromatic, or you may be a metallic dragon that's about to join the chromatic dragons. Oh my god, everybody wants to be a charlatan. We are good charlatans. Let me read you the description of charlatan. Let me just charlatan backgrounds. So the charlatan, you've always had a way with people. You know what makes them tick, and you tease out their heart's desires after a few minutes of conversation. Along with a few leading questions, you read them like they were children's books. It's a useful talent, and one you're perfectly willing to use to your advantage. You know what people want, and you deliver, or rather, you promise to deliver. Common sense should steer people away from the things that sound too good to be true, but common sense seems to be in short supply when you're around. That bottle of pink-colored liquid will surely cure that unseemly rash. This ointment, nothing more than a bit of fat with a sprinkle of silver dust, can restore youth and vigor. And there's a bridge in the city that just happens to be for sale. These marvels sound implausible, but you make them sound like the real deal. So you'd get a disguise kit, a forgery kit. Favorite schemes? Every charlatan has an angle he or she uses to preference in other schemes. Choose a favorite scam. Oh my god. But, so you're Robin Hood. I cheat at games of chance. I shave coins or forge documents. I insinuate myself into people's lives to prey on their weaknesses and secure their fortunes. I put on new identities like clothes. I run sleight of hand cons on street corners. I convince people that the worthless junk is worth their hard-earned money. So that's that. You also get a false identity. Yeah, I think that our good dragon thing. We are. Who else? You're red. You're gonna be a red dragon, is what's gonna happen. All good traits. Soldier or Outlander, says Airborne. Excuse me. And those are... I'll read those super quick. So the Outlander is a wanderer. You grew up in the wilds, far from civilization and the comforts of town and technology. You've witnessed the migration of herds larger than forests, survived weather more extreme than any city dweller could comprehend, and enjoyed the solitude of being the only thinking creature for miles in any direction. The wilds are in your blood. Whether you were a nomad, an explorer, a recluse, or a hunter-gatherer, or even a marauder, even in places where you don't know the specific features of the terrain, you know the ways of the wild. We are actually a bad dragon for sure. What are we playing, D&D or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Oh, there you go. Our false identity is a good dragon. Oh my god, I love it. That is exactly what it is. You're a red dragon who's impersonating a gold dragon. Charlatan, it is. That is amazing. So we're going to grab Deception and Sleight of Hand. So, oh, did we already get Deception? No, we didn't, but I can't select a Deception. I think we chose Deception already. Didn't we? That's a good one. That's a good one. It all went back to exactly what he wanted with this gold business. But it looks like we've got one more. All right, so we have one more skill that we can swap out for. So, first one to say a skill, that's the one I'll select. Charlatan. Insight. That'll be good, too, especially as a charlatan. All right, and we'll have the disguise kit. You're going to have to use the disguise kit every day. And then the forgery kit. Holy crap, this is going to be cool. False identity. This is going to be neat. All right, so we're going to have a charlatan kit. Or was it? Charlatan. There, kit? Some sort of kit. There we go. Need the disguise kit. Add. Forgery kit. Add. You could totally do that, Ernesto. Ernesto asking, in real life, in a real game, in Dungeons & Dragons, could you make a character with a false identity that no one knows? You could. It's, I don't know. I don't like playing in those games, personally, because I want to, like, be... I want to do teamwork really bad when I play Dungeons & Dragons. And we also have to figure out if we make multiple characters, and then Twitch plays each of the characters. Last night, we just did the one. But, alright, so we've got that. Now, what musical instrument do we want? Kind of musical instrument. Instrument of the Bards. Wondrous item. Marston says bagpipes. Drum. I'm going to say drum. We did bagpipes. I'm going to make... Do I get emotes? I think I've got... I'm going to make bagpipe emotes for us. And a lute. So you get a drum and a lute. You loot the lute. Alright, so we got the lute and the drum. And now, what kind of... armor. And what kind of weapons and armor. Now, I'm going to say you're a red dragonborn heritage, so you probably have access to, like, some horde action, some treasure stash stuff. Bagpipe-shaped armor. Oh, fiendish, I love it. We need an instrument that can hide a weapon or be an actual weapon. Banded armor says fiendish. Naked. Banded armor, is that, that's studded leather, right? Crude iron banded. Do they do that? Iron? No. We'll just filter by armor. Leather, padded, studded leather. These are wondrous items, I'm pretty sure. Load more. Leather +1. We're level 1 characters, so this is all the armor there is? That's crazy. There's got to be more than that. So, not magical. Oh, this is only what we can use because we're only proficient in light armor. So it's only showing us what we can actually use. That's nice. We're going to be naked, and we're going to trick people that we're wearing armor. I don't know about that. The Bravo. So armor class 11 for padded. Leather light armor is 11 as well. And then studded armor is armor class 12. So padded armor is 8 pounds, but we're not doing encumbrance, so. So Ernesto, as a bard, thanks Eisenhower's. As a bard, we can't do anything more than, I guess, light armor, which is weird. I thought we would be able to do. We'd be more proficient, but I don't think so because a bard is light armor. Otherwise, they really would be OP. Yeah, studded is the best statistically, but like we'll roleplay stuff if you do. Like the breastplate and shoulder protectors of this armor are made of leather that has been stiffened by being boiled in oil. The rest of the armor is made of softer, more flexible materials. But studded leather is pretty, I mean, it's all the same. So we'll just add close set rivets or spikes. Pretty cool. All right. What kind of weapons do we want? Club, crossbow, hand crossbow, light crossbow, dagger, dart, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, longsword, mace, quarterstaff, rapier, short bow, short sword, sickle, sling, spear. One-handed axe. So a hand axe. Hand axe and a longsword, rapier, loot. Longsword's good. Longsword is 1d8. Hand axe is 1d6. But the longsword, I think you need. No, you can do one-handed. Yeah, it's versatile. Club. Oh, that's a good idea, Marston. He has a giant 40-pound drum, and his club is the stick he uses to beat the thing. That's kind of cool, like his drumstick. That's good. Flamberge. A flamberge. I don't think we could use a flamberge. Yeah, only things you're proficient in. A great club. 1d8. It's two-handed, though. Proficiency with a great club allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you made with it. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, we can go non-proficient. There's a mace, too. You can do a mace. Bludgeoning. Great club. Bludgeoning. Two-handed. Quarterstaff. Short bow. So you probably want like a long-range weapon and a short-range weapon. Melee and ranged. What you want. Ernesto's building a character. You're not doing it. Twitch doesn't play. Ernesto's character. Alright, fiendish longsword. We'll grab a longsword. And then we got a throwing axe. Which I think we can throw this. Yeah, you can throw hand axe. So, hand axe and a longsword. That's it. So we'll export this character sheet. Oh no! That's not good. Maybe I have to export it not on the virtual tabletop. That's not good. It's versatile, so I need to see compendium. Versatile is... Yeah, there's a two-handed weapon and one... So you can do two-handed weapon damage and one-handed weapon damage is what that'll do. Jake, good to see you, Jake. Banquet Meals, good to see you. Sick42, thanks for the host. Appreciate it, bud. So I'm going to export our Delio. And put it online somewhere. I don't know where I can put it. Okay, where's my character? My characters. Saska Thorinbred. View. Oh, we have 9 hit points. We have 9 hit points. Oh my god. This isn't gonna go well. Export sheet. Is it gonna let me do it? There we go. People do... So, Jake, we are playing right now. We're playing it right now. Me and you, we're all playing. So we just made a character by the name of Saska Thorinbred. I'm downloading this right now. And I'm gonna... It's a PDF file. Where's a place that I can just throw a file? Is there just a place that we can... Where's a good spot for that? File hosting. Upload PDF somewhere. Docs Droid. What's that? Dropbox? We'll try this Doc Droid. You don't have to sign up. So if I do Google Docs, I don't mind if you guys have my email, but it means that everybody would have my email. You are not logged in. I would like to know thanks. We'll try this Doc Droid business. Share. Alright, this is the link, apparently. So... I can't vouch for if this is a good site or not. It looks pretty legit. Right? I apologize if anyone gets viruses. So that is our character sheet. All right. So now we have to figure out where are we? So we are Saska. Oh, we got to bring this up, huh? Characters, my character. Saska Thorinbred. So cool. We got to equip our stuff. Equipment, inventory. We got to equip our hand axe and equip our longsword. And equip our studded leather. Cool. Tucci! We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, baby. We're doing this. So Banquet Meals, that's the character we just made if you want to follow along with the home game. Otherwise, you don't have to at all, but if you're wondering, oh, we didn't pick any spells or anything. That's what we need to do now. So we need to add some spells. This is the longest part of the game right here. All right, so he's going to head into a large city. All right. And what's our scam that we do? We're doing Twitch Plays Dungeons and Dragons, Tucci. Thunderwave, says Caleb, so we'll definitely pick up Thunderwave. So we're building a character, and you guys are playing him, and you say what you're going to do, and then you vote on it. And then whoever gets the most votes... Vicious Mockery, Patch Nasty. Vicious Mockery is a must for a cantrip. Absolutely. Thunderwave. So, and we can swap these out. So we'll just grab whatever the first are, so we can get to playing. Yeah, Tucci, we're doing it. What the hell? Hanik has hosted you for 500,000 viewers? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, I don't see... Otherwise, we're in a real big mess. Our scam is we sell Twitch subscriptions, which are no way affiliated with Twitch. Well, the Twitch is like you actually get a nervous tick. So it's not Twitch subscriptions. They're actually tick subscriptions. And, yeah, so maybe that could be it. We'll see. That's crazy. All right, and then we wanted the Cure Wounds. I think Healing Wound. Do we want Cure Wounds, or is there Healing Word? Healing Word or Cure Wounds? Fiendish. Patch Nasty, I love it. When I play my bard, I tell horrible jokes for Tasha's hideous laughter. We got to do that then. We get 4 spells, but we only have 2 spell slots. So, Jake, yeah, you just watch. You just watch what you're doing. You can watch on this. Yeah, totally. All right, so we're Cure Wounds. So, Cure Wounds. So, we've got 2 spells right now. We can get 2 more spells. And then we said we wanted Vicious Mockery for a cantrip. So, we've got Vicious Mockery as a cantrip. Marston's right. Sleep is crazy strong at low levels. Vote for sleep. We could use the voting system. I don't have all the spells. It would take me a second to prepare them. One moment. Let me see if I can do this. Add spells. Ooh-wee. Here we go. This is going to be a big one. So I have to take them, and then I have to put frickin'... Now remember, you only have so many. Alright, Blade Ward. I gotta format this, so here's me formatting stuff. It copied over pretty good. But after I have it, if we do this again... Oh, I gotta figure out what's a cantrip, though. What was Blade Ward? Blade Ward was a cantrip. It's 2 cantrips and 4 spells, Patch Nasty, I believe. Concentration. I don't even know what that is. Concentration. Oh, it's a concentration derp. I don't really do concentration stuff, so... Which is funny. I think Friends is a cantrip, right? Yeah, it is. That's right, Marston. That's why I'm doing it now. That's why we're doing this beta E right now. It's very beta. You're beta testing. We're alpha testers. I should be paying you money. So maybe we'll vote on cantrips first. We're playing with friends, Tucci. We're totally doing friends. Yeah, this tabletop simulator that you can connect and stuff. Like if we wanted to. So the thing is, I love some of the really well done Dungeons and Dragons content on Twitch and on YouTube and stuff, but they don't really capture what it is to like you play, which is weird, I guess. But you playing and making the decisions and being creative is what Dungeons and Dragons is all about. All right, there's that. Pew! So Patch Nasty, right now we're testing this out. So the rest of the party, there is no rest of the party right now. We'll have to, like, figure out... I'm trying to just get one guy down, and then we'll figure out what we do after that. So I'd ultimately like us to have multiple people that we can play, but I don't know how it's going to work. So I got to first figure this one out. But yeah, because it limits your choices, because you're by yourself. Oh, you know what? I probably need to do this again because you need to be able to vote for 2. Let me quick redo that, guys. Hide poll. You can vote for 2 options. Try it again. Sorry about that. And... sorry about that. One more time. Beta testing. Sorry. Student driver. Yeah, but ultimately, this is the hardest part, is just dissecting all this crap. And, like, after we have this, because all we're going to do is make bards forever, so I won't have to get these lists every time. And I'm actually talking to a buddy of mine to make a bot that would do most of this stuff for me. Is Thunderclap a cantrip? Oh, it is. Damn it. I missed it then. I missed it. That's not the full list. That's not the full list. Damn it. We'll keep building this. Apparently they're in alphabetical order and not in level order. I thought they were in level order. I just need a good copy. First level spell. Featherfall. Featherfall. Healing word. Heroism. Concentration. Oh, damn it. I do that every single time. I'm like, man, there's a lot of concentration spell. But no, it's just... and I think Hideous Laughter's the same thing. Just there's one that's, like, labeled. Wasn't it fun when we were all watching somebody deal with text? That's fun. It's a good time. Silent image. Patch Nasty, thanks for the follow. I guess it is fun. Speak with the animals. Oh, Marcia, is it in there? Oh, so was it in there? Oh, yes, it is in there. Thank you. Prestidigitation. But-chew. Was that the only one that was missing then? So it was in there. Damn it, you're good. Cantrips, try again. There we go. Beta testing. MVP. Awesome. Patch Nasty says, hey, character building is one of my favorite things from a DM perspective. I would agree. It's... Oh, did I screw it up, though? Is it still 2? Did you get 2 votes? Yes, good. Good. All right, so I'm going to unlearn all the spells that we have in here. Unlearn it. Remove spell. We're doing this the right way. I think it's funny that we're doing bards 2 times in a row. But this one is going to be different than the other one. I love this idea. I've never heard of this. And that's totally what a red dragon would do. A red dragon who's deceiving everyone to think that he's a gold... Or a red dragon who's deceiving everyone to think he is a gold dragon. That's right, Banquet. Patchwork. Twitch can't even play Earthbound. Oh, was that not working? Did Twitch actually beat Dark Souls? Crouching red dragon. Hidden gold dragon. Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright, so I think we have our cantrips. Thunderclap, definitely going to be a cantrip. Thunderclap. Where'd you go, Thunderclap? Thunderclap! Where'd you go, Thunderclap? There you are, learn. And then Vicious Mockery. Beautiful. But-chew! Got our 2 cantrips. Now it's time for the big mamas. Now it's going to be vote for 4 options. And here are your first level spells. Let me know if you have any questions. Wonder if it's even gonna... Does it fit? Does it fit? I think we're missing the first couple. So we're cropping off Animal Friendship. Wow, that's a lot. So Animal Friendship, Bane, and Charm Person I don't think are in there. You get to vote for 4 of them. 4 of them. Cure Wounds, absolute favorite. Currently dominating with 38.5% of the vote. Charm person, hideous laughter. I think Tasha's hideous laughter and hideous laughter are the same thing. Somebody's getting in that vote for sleep. Always a good... a good vote for sleep. Sleep! Marston says sleep doesn't scale very well, but at first level it is deadly. And so keep in mind we are going to be we're heading to a large city along a travel way, and we're at a small town as you move to this large city, which the large city needs a name, and then the small city needs a name. Moirin, thanks for the host. So we'll have to get that. All right, I think we've got Cure Wounds and Hideous Laughter as our winners. So Cure Wounds and Hideous Laughter. Cure Wounds and Hideous Laughter are our top two, and then we get the two other ones. Cure Wounds, Hideous Laughter. Goshen. Goshen. Go Goshen. Oh, Goshen, yeah. Oh, Patch Nasty. I like sleep, but one of my DMs likes to use elves as baddies, and elves don't need to sleep, if I remember correctly. They just need a short rest. So it doesn't affect them. So Hideous Laughter, and then we've got, what's left here? Cure Wounds, Hideous Laughter, and then... ooh, these are a tough one. Charm Person. Charm Person. That'll be good. We are straight up an evil dragon. We are a manipulative... like, this is exactly what a red dragon would do. So, like, we go in, and we manipulate, and we turn... We're like a walking Game of Thrones. Oh, there it is. Immune to magically induced sleep. Faux shizzle. We're also fire resistant, so that's going to be cool. All right, and then... let's see here. I'm going to pick the last one, and it's going to be Detect Magic, because I said so. Detect Magic. Awesome. Pew. Oh, we got some. All right, we got it ready for the votes on our small town. Small town name. Winterfell, and Goshen. So here's our Goshen or Winterfell. I think they're both very good names. Goshen, see, the cool thing about this that I really hope you guys appreciate is that they're definitely... oh, you can, Patch. I think you can. Cast Detect Magic as a ritual. The thing about the names, right? Goshen kind of sounds like this little backwater place, you know. You're just these little guys in the Goshen. Oh, yeah. But Winterfell, that's a cool name because it feels like there's snow there, like it's up north. Like, so it's just really... that's what I love about this, that we all get to imagine, well, what does Goshen mean to us? And what does Winterfell mean? Like, it's just a really... that's the part I'm really excited about. It's like, oh, cool. Like, brainstorming is my favorite part of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm the DM, Tucci. Ooh. Assyria. I'm going to use that one for the big city name, Ernesto. We'll remember that one. And we got King's Landing, too. Wasn't it King's Landing? Let me see. Yeah, King's Landing for the big one. So we're world building right now. Johnny is our god. He be kind and merciful. Be he. Oh, good. I'm glad it's making sense, Tucci. I'm glad it's making sense. So I think that is Winterfell. So the small town is Winterfell. Now our large city. Does anyone else have any large city names? I've got 2 here. I'll keep it open for another. Type in your large city name to get in the running. Jorvik is a good one, too. That's a good one. Jorvik. Assyria, King's Landing, Jorvik, Kangat. Denver? Denver's a pretty big. Ooh, Patch Nasty going for him. I like that. Gog Tarath. All right, last call. Jericho. Good one, Tucci. Cerealia, very good name. You guys, this is better than a freaking name generator. Mega City 1. Yes, Judge Dredd. All right. There is your... The large city is going to have a pretty big impact. Oh, Airborne, you just missed it. That's a good one, though. Ray Vadden. That's a really good one. Damn it. Assyria with a vote. Jericho with a vote. Hey, Odin, how are you? We're just playing Dungeons & Dragons. You want to play? Just vote right now. All you have to do is, these are what chat, we're naming our large city right now because we figured out that we are a character. It isn't squad. Is the game set to squad? I should double check. Oh no, good. It's set to Dungeons & Dragons. Whew. Otherwise, that'd be silly of me to be streaming squad. Oh, good. Feel free. So, Ernesto, what I'm probably going to do is give advantage on things that I feel like if somebody gives a suggestion. I was trying to think about this today because it's fun to do zany stuff in Dungeons & Dragons, and I want that to happen, but I also want this to kind of be a place where we foster, like, what RP means. And so I'm thinking if I'll have a discretion, like if you give a suggestion, I'm going to put a star next to the suggestions that you will get advantage on. So something that you'd get to roll 2 d20s, then pick the higher one if it's more in line with what your character would do. I'm thinking I'm going to try that. The city name should be Odin. Oh man, we got a tie between Assyria and Mega City 1. Odin, why don't you place... Did you do the last... Odin. So Patch Nasty says, if we are scammers, shouldn't we have a bodyguard kind of like hired muscle? We kind of are the hired muscle. We are both in one, Patch. So this guy... Let me go to Saska. Siska Thorinblad. 16 strength and a 16 charisma. He's both. Odengrad. Well, you got to get in the suggestion for next time. All right. Whatever gets the next vote, that's going to be where it's at. So somebody type in a 1 or a 9. A 1 for Assyria or a 9 for Mega City 1. We're the brains and the... Oh, Marston! I think taking us home. Unless, did he... Oh, already voted. Odin... Oh, Odin puts us over the edge for Assyria. Oh, and apparently I allowed 2 votes. So, that's fun. Well, broken. Assyria is the large city name. Mega City 1 was pretty badass, though. And I actually had an idea for that, too. But Assyria is also nice. So, Saska Thorinbred, which is you guys. You're headed to a large city along a travel, and you're stopping in the small town of Winterfell. Now, you normally wouldn't stay at this town because you're a red dragon, and you don't like cold very much. And Winterfell is kind of caught. It's the border town. Like, it skeets up and kind of kisses the edge of the Dawnforge Mountains, which I'm sure is in a game somewhere that I totally stole it from. So, Dawnforge Mountains to the north. And, oh, you know what? I think I can actually do this. We should be able to do this. So, let's see. We're mapping. So this is where, and there's the mountains. Dawnforge Mountains, and then here is Assyria. The crown jewel. Oh, look at that. It looks like a, who knows what that is. Do. And tabletop sim? You know, that's a good question, Jake. I think it's like $30. How much is tabletop sim? $20. You can get a 4-pack for $60. And they even have like actual games you can buy. Like, it's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. So you were, and there's got to be something why you would go this way. You go this way because there's the only path to here is through here that you know of. And that's what's going on. So Winterfell is kind of a smaller. Let's see here. Let's get the right. What do we got? Let me see. Let's see. Let's try this one. So Winterfell is kind of in this, as you walk up to it, the dawn actually breaks over the Dawnforge Mountains, and you see why they're called the Dawnforge Mountains. It's because these beautiful pinks and blues and purples are kind of, the sunbeams are just, you know, kissing your face as you see this kind of, it's not super small. I mean, it's probably like 200, 300 people live there, which is a lot for Dungeons & Dragons. It's not as big as the bustling metropolis that you're going to for Assyria, but you go, and it's kind of this Norsey. We'll just say it's kind of Norsey. It's kind of like a Skyrim city kind of deal. but they're there, and they probably do some mining because they're so close to the mountains. And actually, you know what they do? Dawnforge Mountains are also where griffins and stuff roost. So there's a couple, like, Sherpas that will go and, like, get griffin eggs and, like, train griffins to fly griffins and stuff here at Winterfell. But it's pretty niche. It's super dangerous. You know, the mortality rate is kind of like deadliest catch. And, oh, that's a good question. Hovels or houses? I'd say a mix of both, Patch Nasty. So, it's, you can tell there's actually, like, things are happening at Winterfell. Like, it's not going to be a small city for long. But you're coming in at a real opportune time that you can see, like, new banners and new tapestries are kind of, like, being hung. Like, the city's getting ready for an event. And there are, so it's dirt up until, so Phoenix, great question. Phoenix says, roads are paved or dirt? It's dirt up until you get to the main kind of city square, and then they're paved in flagstone. Mined from the mountains. And I mean, it's, people are kind of like, you feel like it's, so it's dawn, right? It's pretty early as you're approaching this place, but there's like an unusual amount of activity for it being this early. Like, people are buzzing around. It's probably like 6:30 in the morning. So, T-Boy, you're on the outskirts of the city. So, you're on your way there. You can choose. So, with Dungeons & Dragons, even though I'm describing all this stuff to you, if you guys are like, screw it, let's go to Assaria, you can do that. Like, that's what's so cool about Dungeons & Dragons. So, you're just on the outskirts, and I'm just trying to tell you kind of what you're seeing. From where you're at. You're where you want to be. Like, I'm not trying to put you where you don't want to be yet. So, Chalo Talambi! So, that's what's up. That's where you're at. So, there's definitely things going on. It seems like, because you've been around to small towns, and the only people that are usually up are not the city folk. It's usually the people that are around the city that are doing farming and stuff, but these guys don't really do farming because the ground is a little colder, a little rougher in this city. Oh, we're definitely unaligned, Patch Nasty, because as a charlatan, I'm pretty sure we're not too good. All right, so Jay Marston saying, our quest, step 1, find schlubs to con. Step 2, con schlubs. Step 3, use money to get laid. D2 Hitman, good to see you. Yeah, T-Boy, absolutely. Suggest to do anything. The world is your oyster. Whatever you guys want to do, what do you do? So that's where you're at right now. So Jake says, so I'm so new to this RP, but I want to ask our character weapon types. Great question, Jake. So we have a hand axe and a long sword, but you also have a drum because you're a bard, so you are a musician of sorts. So you've got a drum, and you also have a lute, which is like a guitar, a little short guitar. All right, Patch Nasty is a good suggestion here. I'd like to find someone in the streets and find out what the hubbub is about. D2 Hitman, I says, I get away to Tall Mountain and train with the dragons. Which, by the way, you are a dragonborn. T-Boy says, let's find a place where we can stay for the night. And it's probably like a good 3 days journey between Winterfell and Assaria, just so you guys know. And Patch, it definitely does seem like they're setting up for something. Like, you could see there wasn't tabards or stands or banners there previously, and they are putting up there's some new erections, if you will. All right, so we've got some good suggestions here. We'll throw them in a... Well, you know what they say about dragons. Ooh, Jake, good. Ask around, but stay on guard. Could be a rebellion or something of the sort. I love that. That is good thinking. Got some good suggestions here. Could be town fair, Patch Nasty. Could very well be. So there is your poll. What do you do? I would like to find someone in the streets to find out what the hubbub is about. Let's go find a place where we can stay for the night. I say we can go to a tall mountain and train with the dragons, or ask around but stay on guard. Could be a rebellion or something of the sort. So even though you see, I would like to find someone in the streets and find out what the hubbub is about, and then option 4 is ask around but stay on guard. So more specific outweighs more generic. So those are two different kind of, like, 4 is telling me, like, you want to, you know, be a little more guarded versus like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's this? Instead of, so it's a different way to approach things. So right now we have Asaria is our large city name. Ernesto's asking what are our city names. Asaria is our large city name, and then Winterfell is where we are right now. And that's all we know of in our world. All right, I think we've got our winner. Ask around, but stay on guard. It could be a rebellion or something of the sort. So you guys move up, or I guess you, as in our character, Saska Thorinbred, our goal. So by the way, oh, so Jake says, how long we doing this, Big Hoss? I'm graveyard shift at my job, so I'm a night owl nowadays. I don't know, we could go, oh my god, it's midnight already. Oh, shnikes. Well, let me just set this up. We're actually going to have to wrap it up because it's freaking midnight. I don't know where the time went. So, you are about to learn something here. Let me see if I can get the right... Let me see here. So, no, this isn't it. 1 second. Let me find a good thing to end it on. I know! It's better now because I stayed up till like 3 in the morning last night. All right, let's try this. We'll try this one. So you go up to one of the people that are putting up the tabards, and the thing that you notice in the tavern is this companion wolf. Thanks for the follow. That's not what it's on the tabard. Actually, there's this little wolf that kind of like just walks in front of your path as you walk up to there. So that really happened. There's a wolf that crosses in front of your path as you go up to this tabard where there looks to be like this lady in waiting and a guy that are just getting it just right. Like it was just to crack to the side, and now they fixed it. What you see though is this black orb in the middle of the tabard. It's kind of like you look at it, and even with your draconic heritage, you like shudder a little bit because it just seems really like, oh, it's an off-putting image for anybody. And outside this black orb, you see there's like trails of fire around it. And you hear these guys, and they're talking about the coming of the midnight sun, and that they're going to prepare for the midnight sun that happens in 3 days. and that everything is about to change. And that is where we end it tonight. Two just random. It's like it's very off-putting and like these are two people you've scammed hundreds of people in your life, and you would peg these two as the easiest marks ever. And here they're talking like this is like creepy. Like what? Like Illuminati level stuff. And yeah. So that's where it's gonna end tonight. That there's the coming of the midnight sun in 3 days. And you're like, this is just, something doesn't add up here. It's a little of both, Tucci. It's a feeling and the sight of it. There's something about it that's just, oh, thank you, Ernesto. The makeshift map. All right, so here's the map. Look at this. We got our dealio here. So we'll just change it on the other side. So Winterfell, I had it here. We're going to flip it. So Assyria is actually over here. So this is the new official map. Special thanks to Airborne Ernesto. T-Boy will continue tomorrow night. And, yeah, it's this weird, like, you're about to scam these guys. And you're like, what? What the hell are they even talking about? And just this feeling of dread. It's just this really off-putting feeling. Like here, the hunter may become the hunted, so to speak. So, good times. Well, my name's Johnny Omaha, guys. Thanks so much. This was fun. We're beta testing Twitch Plays D&D. Awesome, Jake. I will do so. Let me make sure I got you on the Discord here. We've done that. So let me see here. I do want to say real quick that there is. Well, one second. We'll get this back on. Mega City 1 Cyberpunk mix, by the way. Totally playing that right now. I don't know if anybody's aware. Most of you probably are, but if you're not, a streamer by the name of Bike Man just had open heart surgery on Wednesday, and from what I understand, he's recovering well. But I just wanted everybody to know that if you wanted to, he's probably going to be seeing a pretty big bill because open heart surgery is not cheap. So if you wanted to, it's a Bike Man here. Oh, yes. Special thanks to the men and women of the armed forces and the allies, that's for sure. Nope. But this is this is what I really wanted to do here. So this is so that's the thing I think that's on Bike Man's Twitch page, and Bike is a really fun guy to play squad with and stuff. So he's going to be out for like 5 weeks minimum, and that's going to be tricky because I think he doesn't get to produce a ton of new content because he's recovering, and so it's hard to get new subs when you're not doing content. So I'm really hoping I'm going to stay a sub and throw some tips that way, but if you're interested, that's that. But no, he real cool guy, and just a really crappy thing that happened. So, but this was fun for this part, the good news part. Roll the D20 for luck. We'll do that. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, an 8. Booyah. We rolled an 8. But you know what is interesting about 8? If you turn it on its side, it's infinity. So, we just rolled infinity. Good job, guys. Good job. That's how awesome your level is. You're infinity awesome. All right, well, I'm excited. There's going to be some crazy things that happen tomorrow in Winterfell that maybe you guys can get in on the con, get some con action, get your con going. Or see what the hell these guys are even talking about, this thing that's sending shudders down your spine, and you yourself are even kind of evil. So you scam people. So interesting stuff here. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening. Make sure to squad and Dungeons & Dragons. D&D Beyond, by the way, is the site we're using. D&D Beyond. And it's free. It's free. Free. All right, longest outro ever. Have a great night, guys.